You ever pull up at home and just sit there in silence? No music, no scrolling, just you and the quiet. You say to yourself, I'll get out in a minute, but then 10 minutes pass. Here's the crazy part. That's not laziness. That's your nervous system begging for a break. Random thought. When did doing nothing start feeling like a guilty pleasure? We live in this loop of doing, achieving, proving, but our brain, it's not a machine. It's more like a sponge. It soaks up noise all day until it's dripping wet. That's why the silence feels heavy. It's the sound of your mind drying out. Now, before we get deeper, I'm asking you, what's your version of that moment? Is it zoning out in the shower, sitting in bed, scrolling with no idea what you're even looking at? Drop it in the comments. You won't believe how many people feel exactly the same way, but never talk about it. Here's what's really going on. When you're running on constant stress, work, people, pressure, your brain releases cortisol to keep you alert. But when you finally stop, that cortisol doesn't instantly disappear, so your body freezes. It's your mind buffering, like when your Wi-Fi lags right when you're watching something good. So, don't call it doing nothing. Call it a reset in progress. Now, can you believe that your brain actually needs boredom? In psychology, we call it cognitive rest, moments when you stop processing the world so your thoughts can finally organize themselves. That's why some of your best ideas hit you while you're showering or driving. Your brain finally gets quiet enough to whisper back. Let's explore this together, because if burnout has become your new normal, there's a reason. You've trained your mind to associate stillness with failure. But stillness isn't the opposite of progress, it's the fuel for it. So, what can you actually do about it? First, build micro pauses into your day. I'm talking 30 seconds. Close your eyes, take one slow breath in, one out. Don't scroll, don't fix, just exist. Second, schedule 5 minutes of intentional nothing. Sounds ridiculous, right? But it works. No music, no talking, just a quiet check-in. Third, start noticing your crash times. Maybe it's right after work, maybe it's 2 a.m. when you can't sleep. Those moments are messages, not weaknesses. Listen to them instead of fighting them. Now, random question. When was the last time you felt peaceful doing nothing? Not anxious, not distracted, just okay with existing. If you can't remember, that's your sign to start practicing again. I know it feels weird at first. We're wired to fill silence with noise. But try this tonight. When you get home, don't rush inside. Sit in your car for a few minutes, intentionally this time. Feel the steering wheel, the quiet air, the weight leaving your shoulders. Tell yourself, I'm safe. I'm done for today. It sounds small, but that's how you reteach your brain what rest actually feels like. And before we wrap up, I'm curious, what helps you recharge when your mind feels overloaded? Is it journaling, music, a walk, prayer, or just doing absolutely nothing? Comment below. I want to read your takes. Someone else might find comfort in your answer too. So, next time you catch yourself stuck in the car, staring into space, don't rush it. That's not you wasting time, that's you coming back to yourself. And if this hit home, do me a favor. Like this video so it reaches someone who's probably sitting in their own car right now, wondering what's wrong with them. Nothing's wrong. You're just tired. Not from doing too little, but from feeling too much. We'll talk more about that next time. But for now, take this as your permission slip to pause. You earned it.